Hello. Hi. Happy Tuesday. Hello, hello. I only ended up being slightly later than expected, which, all things considering, I think is not too shabby. I got so much done between getting off work and now. But CT, congrats on being first. Hello. I got so many things done between getting off at like 3 and it now being 5:50. All things considering, like, I always try to be on time. Like, the intention was always 5:30. I know it always ends up being like 5:40, but still, like, the fact that it was only like 5 minutes slightly later than usual, I don't think I did too bad. I got off work, I went to the gym, I did my weightlifting, and then I went to Costco and picked up meds and pizza, and then I came home, and I showered, and I ate the pizza, and I started a load of laundry, and I refilled the cat's water, and I feel like that is a decent amount of things to do in the span of a couple of hours. I feel like that's not too shabby. Property near here just sold for 5 generations. That's a long time. 85 million? Who's got that kind of money? Also, hi, Annalie. Where in the world? I saw my pen. There it is. Property includes 7 houses, 3 swimming pools, extensive gardens, its own reservoir, and a Roman-style reflecting pool the size of a football field? Why in the world would you need... Why in the world would you need a football field-sized reflecting pool? Okay. Oh. That is wild. Also, I did manage to get shampoo in my eyeball, and I can't tell if it's still stinging from that or if it's just irritated because I sprayed water in my eyeball. Yeah, 85 million for like 7 houses? That still has a lot of money. Okay, let's see what our Disney fact is. We just turned the, yeah, we did, because we did the Coco one last time. Okay. To celebrate the release of Maleficent, a world record number of people dressed as princesses gathered outside a theater in England. Well, what's the world record? I want to know the number. It doesn't give you... It doesn't give the number. It just gives a picture of Maleficent's... I want to know what the number was. It just said a world record number of people. What's the number? Apparently, they broke a whole bunch of people dressed up as princesses. I'm like, why? Well, what's the number? Hi, Christy. Hello. We're also hoping that the controller has charge because I maybe forgot to charge it for stream. The other thing, actually, I might just go do it right now. A wine. Come on. Crispy, it's an adjective. Bye, you're late. Hi, Looney. No, you're fine. I was slightly late as well because I was being productive. So someone please help me remember that I need to put the load of laundry in the dryer when I'm done with stream. Will I remember? I don't know. Did we finish Mad Lib? No, you're actually Looney. I think you did the thing. Looney, I think you did the thing. No, actually, okay. Looney, you get the type of liquid. No, we're not. I say when I end stream. When we get to that point. Not now. We just started. We just started. Yes. Looney, I'm concerned. Gosh. Adelaide! You're ridiculous. You are absolutely ridiculous. Yes, so Looney gets the type of liquid. If anyone wants to do the part of the body, that is the last thing in this Mad Lib. So, yes, the plan for tonight is we are going to play some Final Fantasy X. I decided, based on us playing it last week for the during the week streams, I think it makes sense to schedule just one game for these streams because, especially if I end up being a little bit late, which I tried. I tried my bestest to be exactly on time today, but I was still eating my slice of pizza exactly at 5:30. So, didn't quite make it. And I figured it makes sense to do just one game. If we feel like swapping, like we're not like, you know, against swapping on these days, but I feel like realistically, it's more realistic to just expect one game. I did update the schedule last night. I think that was last night. So if you all haven't looked at it recently, I added a bonus stream for Friday. Fridays at this point are going to be like possible bonus stream days. Plus I have been given a review key for a game that comes out on Friday. That's called, was it Sip and Sonnet? Is that correct? Let me double check. I want to make sure if I'm remembering correct. Sips and Sonnets. Okay, it's plural. That's why I couldn't remember. Okay. To do, add fixed raid message. Sure, why not? Looney? I've played too much of the Horse Girl game, it's fine. Gonna do something worse, but I think that's probably safer. Sure. Yeah, with these, it's like I never know. You never know what your combination is gonna be and what we're gonna get and stuff and things and whatnot. Yeah, I also found out, like, I was checking notifications on my phone and I saw an email that I apparently get an even more extra prep tomorrow. Tomorrow is gonna, like, feel like it's gonna drag on forever because I'm loving having the extra prep time. Like, it made it so, like, I needed to, like, move my dot spots in my line today because I placed them I placed them not like insanely close together for line dots, but they were close enough that they were like great for like K2, but they were too close together for like the 4th and 5th graders. So I ended up like doubling the amount of space. So now they're like too far apart for the littles, but now the bigs can actually fit in on the dots in line. I'm like, fine. So I did that today. But tomorrow, the 5th graders are apparently going on like a walking field trip somewhere. So I won't have the 5th graders tomorrow. And it's already a shorter day. So I'm like, it's okay. I guess I'm going to get, which if anything, I was going to message a couple of parents today and I didn't get to that. Because on Monday, I didn't get to do a ton of parent communication because we're still at the start of the year. I don't really have a ton. But the thing I really want to do this year is I want to send out positives. So, and I didn't get to that today. So I want to actually try to make sure I send out some of those positives before I forget to. You only get a half hour? Yeah, that's not enough. We are guaranteed 4 40-minute preps. I am one of the lucky ones who does have extra, which the other thing that I can do, I literally just found out that this is a thing that I'm allowed to do like yesterday. So I don't even know if it would be a thing that teachers would want. We used to have the sped classes have their own arts block time. But then a problem came up that time was getting counted as like gen ed time. Like that wasn't getting counted as their inclusion time when it wasn't inclusion. So then we pulled back and now all the sped kids are going back to just being push-ins, which is fine. But there are some kids that the whole goal is to have the kids in the least restricted environment that is functional for them. some kids just cannot participate in gen ed. They are not in a place that is, you know, that they can do that. So this got changed last year. So last year they didn't get their own class, and this year they don't. The change this year that I found out yesterday in our meetings and stuff, if we have an extra prep, we are allowed to offer that as a class for those other sped kids. So I haven't reached out. Obviously, I haven't had a chance to reach out to the teachers and be like, hey, are there any that... Because the thing is, the kids that... I know there are a couple of kids that don't come to the gym, but I don't know... Like, I obviously don't really know those kids then. I don't know if it would help or not if it was just their space. Like, I don't know if it's a space issue or if it's a, like, behavior issue, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know those kids. That's disappointing. I found the number of princesses is not as high as I would have... Wait, did you find the number? How many is it? How many is it? Guess? I don't know. 500. I don't know. I don't know how... Like, I feel like it's not going to be an absurd number. He's an hour... Just... Oh, because you eat and work at the same time. Okay. Yeah, that's the other thing this year. For the first few days, I'm like, why am I, like, feel like I'm, like, rushing to eat my lunch? I realized that my lunchtime this year is 35 minutes instead of 40. Because they used to, you know, they account for transition time and stuff, but it's only 35 this year. And that 5 minutes makes a difference. Like, I'm fine now that I adjusted, but I'm like, oh. More than 13, less than 500? Really? It's not even 500? Oh, that's actually kind of disappointing. 286. I don't know. It's a random number my brain gave me. I guess it's the random number. Wait. Oh, it's okay. It's more than 286. Okay, I was going to say, if it's less than 286, I'm going to be very disappointed. Less than 7. Okay. 323. Okay, Looney, do you have a question for the tarot cards? Or are we just shuffling for some general vibes? 352. No, okay, are you kidding me? I was off by 1. I was off by 1! Okay, I win for being closest, but I lose by Price is Right rules. Career vibes, okay. Looney's career vibes. Okay, I shall shuffle. Stop. Okay, we're stopping fast today. What do we get? King of Cups. Didn't we... Looney, was this your card the other day? Or is that someone else's? I feel like we pulled this for you the other day. Didn't we? Sorry, my brain has no sense of time. Yeah, I figured it would be at least 1,000 or more. For it to be, like, recorded, if that makes sense. Like, 300, like, that's still an impressive amount of people. But that doesn't, like, I feel like that's noteworthy, but I don't feel like that's a number that you would expect to be, like, a record-holding number. Which, I guess the other thing, too, is, like, I feel like that's something, like, if people planned it, I feel like that's something that could, like, easily be broken at a convention. I mean, obviously, depending on the size of the convention, but, like... Okay, here's the other thing, too. Just thinking of things like Oogie Boogie Bash in Disneyland. Like, I'm sure there's casually at least that amount of people dressed up as a princess for Oogie Boogie Bash. Like, I don't know. It's still cool, though. Maybe that's why the book didn't put the number in. Kipsy! Y'all, I don't have to say the thing to Kipsy because it was completed. It was completed. I don't have to say the thing. Hi! Blooms and stuff. How is the stream? I have been running around like a maniac getting all kinds of stuff done between work and now. So I did not get to watch stream today. I hope all of the babies and the things are going well. Welcome on in. If you don't know me, I am Tap Girl. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch. We are currently doing my first playthrough of Final Fantasy X. We're playing through Date Everything, and Water Park Simulator are kind of been our vibe recently. I am learning about tarot cards, so we were just about to read. I pulled a card for Looney, and it's the King of Cups. So we were just about to read about what this card means. So, had a baby with Shrek, no big deal. Okay, Sims Shrek story. I was looking at the family tree for my Alphabet Legacy that I have been playing on and off for like 5 years. I had forgotten that one of the generations, like I remembered that he had been abducted. He had been abducted twice by aliens. So we ended up having 2 alien pregnancies. And that was the first time I'd ever had that happen as like a simmer. Like I freaked out. I didn't know what that was a thing. So I sent them back to the homeworld. But looking at the family tree, apparently I named one of them Shrek and the other one Fiona, and I had 100% forgotten that that was what I had named them. The Tarot said, I love this. This is the only deck I have so far. I would like to collect more, but this is the only one that I have. This is the only one I've accumulated so far. We named Shrek's baby Fiona. 10 out of 10. Water Park Simulator. Ipsy's chat is really into water sports lately. Should I be concerned? Should I be concerned, Jameson? Also, like, if y'all haven't seen Water Park Simulator, it is like the perfect level of chaos for a simulation game. You know, people slipping on water puddles and, you know, stuff breaking, and, you know, you can kick people out of the park for sneaking in. It is great. I have seen that at higher tiers, apparently you get to unlock like a punching glove to punch the people out who sneak into your water park. Playing Water Park Simulator tonight. That kind of just, it completely depends on where we end up in Final Fantasy tonight. On these nights where I do have work tomorrow and we realistically need to end by like 9 my time, give or take. It kind of just depends on where our stopping point is for Final Fantasy. If our good stopping point is before 9 and we still have time, then yes, we'll play some Water Park Simulator. If not, then we won't. It is kind of the vibe. Which is why, like, I scheduled, like, realistically, we're playing Final Fantasy X. We're not necessarily guaranteed to play anything else on these, like, I don't want to say shorter streams. Like, there's still, like, 3-ish or more hours. Like, I don't feel like that's short, but, like, in the grand scheme of things, like, summer streams can be 4 or 5 hours, so, like, 3-ish hours feels short. So, anywho, if anyone needs to raid and run, Kipsy, if you need to take care of yourself, if you need to lurk, you are always welcome to lurk here. We love our lurkers. For anyone hanging out on Kipsy stream, you can continue rolling over here if you wish. We do have rolls set up the same way. We also have fishing. And there's also a Pokemon bot. Every 15 minutes you can catch a Pokemon. So it's pretty snazzy. Let me read the thing. Have a great stream. Thank you for the raid, Kipsy. I appreciate you. Let's read this. I want to say, Looney, we pulled this card for you the other day. So I guess the vibes are staying similar. So this is the King of Cups. It says emotional security, mentor, support. A loving person who gives the positive regard and unstinting support that enables you to flourish emotionally or creatively. A counselor, a spiritual leader, or a patron of the arts, for example. This card could also indicate that you need to find such qualities within so you can have the confidence to fulfill your destiny. That's the thing. Mr. Mistopheles! Hold on. Actually took your meds. GG, Nary. Trying to sleep earlier today for real? Yes. Do the thing, Nary. I appreciate you. Does sound familiar? Yeah, it was like, I feel like the vibes are staying similar there, because I think we pulled that before. Trying to be better. Fair enough. I know, it's a struggle. The night owl struggles. Also just time zone struggles. I feel like I am constantly behind everybody. As a West Coast USer, I feel like in terms of things of like, you know, I'm so behind time zone wise between, you know, EU stuff and here that it's like, it's not like a huge issue, but you know, it means that like there's a lot of streamers, you know, UK streamers or whatnot that's like, well, I can't watch their streams on a regular basis because they stream in the middle of the night my time. Or if they stream in the evenings their time, I'm at work. It is currently 6:11 p.m. So I feel like East Coast people is like a good and like kind of in between whatnot. East Coast is 3 hours ahead of me. Hi, Brando. Yes, you're like 100% new here. And read for another few hours. Fair enough, Struggle Princess. Fair enough. I don't know if one of the 4th grade teachers, he keeps checking in to see if I'm still reading it, because when I'm waiting for my next class to show up, if I have a moment, I will grab whatever book I'm reading and I will just read a page or whatever. And I think he finds it funny that the current book that I have at work is the Odyssey. Because I decided that I want to read that, and I'm not even like to the actual book yet, because I'm actually reading through like all the introduction pages and stuff and whatnot, and it's like 100 pages. But I'm just casually reading that. My book that I'm reading at home right now, though, is one that is definitely a more of easy read. I am still reading Iron Flame. I kind of didn't read it. I was reading it consistently and then kind of didn't read it for most of the summer. So I'm just now getting back into it. That's fair, Emily. Water Park Sim looks hilarious, but unfortunately the first person is rough. Yeah, I wonder if it will be something that they'll maybe add as like maybe a toggle or something. In following the game on Steam and reading the updates, I learned from their last update, it's literally a team of 5 people working on this game. And I hate how demanding people are in the comments on the Steam post. It's like, people, they literally just said that it is a team of 5 people. This is not a AAA game. It is gonna take them a second to get stuff, like, done. It's 5 people. 9:12 p.m. on East Coast? Yes. Wait, why are we talking about Crown Prince? What? Just starting the evening? Yeah. Up before 6 p.m.? Got a lot to work on. Is this a sleep schedule? Is this a sleep schedule? Read a chapter of the BioShock book today? Yes. I need to read that one. I think it ended up on my shelf over there. whatever it was, it was good. We also ended up watching Christine afterwards, a movie I had never heard of until Crispy started playing it. It's so bad. I don't even know. You and Brando can be sleep schedule buddies. Hi, Pants. Hello. It's good to see you. How's it going? It was really interesting. That was not on the plans for us to watch or anything. I was like, that was just actually kind of cool. It intrigues me that it's apparently based off a book, and now I want to read the book to see the differences in it. I'm very confused. Is NLA's bot responding to questions that I'm not seeing? Or is NLA just copy and pasting information? I don't know. Why are we talking about The Witcher? Recently started rewatching the Alien movies. We have been doing, in Discord, we'll be watching, episode, what are we on, 6? Is looking at Guinness World Records. Got it. Okay. I think it's episode 6 that came out this week. But we're gonna do, Wednesdays are becoming our watch party day kind of evening thing now. For reference, for anyone who doesn't know, we're just getting back into school year schedule. So things are kind of settling into place. Streams currently are set to be Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday with possible bonus streams like this week on Friday. But Wednesdays are falling into the thing. So we are watching through Alien Earth. So we'll be watching this week's episode tomorrow if anyone wants to watch with us. We're also going to be watching the first episode of season 2 of Wednesday. Because I know season 2 of Wednesday came out, I don't know, like a month ago at this point. Or at least the first few episodes of it. And we're going to watch an episode tomorrow. So we're going to do that. We'll watch one episode of that, and then we'll watch the newest episode of Alien Earth. Otherwise, I'm really bad at watching things. I'm so bad at sitting down and watching things. There's so many things I want to watch, and I'm so bad at doing it. Yeah, watch the car regenerating was really cool. Largest pizza party. Well, okay, multiple venues. Consists of 11,445 people. Cool. Okay. Still have to watch Wednesday season 2, but I wanted to wait till the second part is out. Yeah, I don't actually know when the second part comes out. I'm still sitting in I haven't watched Bridgerton season 3 yet. The fact that I am watching Alien Earth as it premieres is very impressive for me. And the fact that I'm even planning to watch Wednesday within like a month or 2 of it releasing the thing. I know, I need to do the thing. The other thing I have on my bookshelf is I have all of the Bridgerton books sitting over there. I was reading through I've read Daphne's and I've read most of Anthony's, but I was trying to read the thing. I have watched Queen Charlotte. I have watched Queen Charlotte, but I have not watched season 3. And I need to. I am so horrible at sitting down and watching things. And with finishing my master's last spring, we got out of the routine of doing watch parties weekly. And we're slowly getting back into the routine of doing those. So I'm hoping to get caught up on some stuff. Random whim to watch X-Files for the first time. See, I don't know if I know anything about X-Files. Like, I know the name. Hi, Fo. Don't have anything like Netflix or whatsoever. Fair enough. We have multiple streaming service things, and some of them are like shared cross household kind of stuff. Because we don't have like regular TV. We just have streaming services. We may finish season 1 of Free Run before season 2 comes out, but probably not. When does season 2 come out? I know. We failed. The thing with Free Run The thing with Freerun or any anime thing, like, I also want to watch the why do I try to keep saying it? The Horse Girl anime. I also want to watch that. But again, if it's a thing that requires me to read subtitles or a thing that I want to read subtitles to have the actual audio, it's even harder for me to get myself to sit down and do it. Like, I have my Squish now, and that seems to be helping. But I'm so bad at just watching something. I need something to do. I need something to do. Masters of Being a Goober, yes. Second half of Wednesday. Oh, came out September 3rd. Okay, so then okay, cool. Binging Parks and Rec at an alarming pace. Okay. Actually fantastic in English. Yeah, like, I wouldn't be opposed to doing the Englisher thing, whatever, but it was nice that okay, I am bad at watching things. I am bad at getting to sit down and watch things. I'm even worse at sitting down and watching things with Talarian. So the fact that we were sitting on the couch and actually watching it together, it's a very rare occurrence. So that's why I was trying to continue to do that. And it hasn't happened. Actually, watch over the channels on me. Oh, on my TV. Okay, anything online besides Twitch and YouTube. Okay. It's only subtitles I have to read. Everyone. See, I don't mind reading subtitles. I would say, like, I haven't tested it. I actually would be curious to know, like, in terms of, like, where my reading speed is. Like, I feel like I'm a very fast reader. All things considering, based on how, you know, in comparison from what I've noticed, I tend to read very fast. Like, in any video game, like, when the text is showing up, like, you know, just the auto scroll as the, you know, the text kind of appears in the text box, I always read as fast or faster than it's showing up. So that doesn't bug me. It's the, okay, I have to make sure I keep looking at the screen to read the thing, or otherwise I will get distracted and not look at the screen and then realize I missed dialogue, and then it's fine. Can't do anything else if I have to read the subtitles, and I'm a slow reader. I struggle to concentrate. I do watch everything with subtitles for some reason, but I can't watch. But if I can't watch in English, I struggle. Fair enough. Yeah, like, if you are not a fast reader, and especially, like, depending on what the character is, it can be a lot to read fast enough to keep up with the dialogue. I just have a problem with the remembering to keep watching the thing that I'm watching. If I am not actively watching something with someone else and I'm not allowed to push the pause button, I watched like 8 minutes of the first Horse Girl anime. And then I got distracted. I pushed pause because I wanted to go look at something, and then got distracted and forgot I was watching it. It's fine. As a German, I don't like watching things in German. I mean, whatever you prefer. So, hi, Red. Hello. Yes, we are going to be playing some Final Fantasy X tonight. We are currently exploring some cave things. We're headed in a direction. Anime would be a struggle because I exclusively watch sub. Yeah, I mostly watch sub things when I watch stuff. I just like hearing, like, I like hearing the original voice acting. Like, I don't mind, like, watching stuff in English. Like, that's fine. One thing I would actually like to do in terms of subbed things is in my, you know, in the early days of me discovering and learning what anime was, I watched Sword Art Online, but it was like the on Netflix version of it. So it wasn't like episodic, like they like squished everything into like movie length stuff. So I watched that in English. And I want to go back and like actually watch it with the actual original voice acting. I also just want to rewatch it because I don't really remember most of it. And apparently there's more seasons of stuff that I didn't watch. Like I watched like the first, I like watched like the first arc, I guess is the thing. You struggle watching something, yeah. Purposely, I can't stand cringe humor. Like I get it's some people's thing. But I will never be one of those people who like watches the Office like on repeat as like a comfort show, you know, background noise. I don't know. What does it say about me that my background noise repeat show that I will put on is Criminal Minds? I don't know what that says about me. On that note, I still haven't watched. There's seasons of Criminal Minds that me and Bo were watching. We were watching. I think it's like the season 13. We were watching Criminal Minds like back during COVID days, and me and Bo never finished watching that, and we should watch more of it. Hate The Office. Yeah, it's like I can understand some of the jokes and I've seen clips and like I get it, but it is not a thing that I would sit down and want to watch. Want to try to watch The Office though? Maybe. This guy wasn't the best for your mood. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, because like I do feel like slightly disconnected from like I don't know. I don't want to say mainstream, like, but just like I don't have an interest in watching The Office. Watching Friends doesn't like I don't have an interest in any of those kinds of like shows. I have seen some clips of Parks and Rec. Parks and Rec seems like one that I like wouldn't necessarily be opposed to like watching an actual episode of, but it's still not my like it's still not my style of show that I like want to sit down and watch. Preferred show is Plane Crash Investigation, so I can't judge Criminal Minds. Fair enough. You love The Office. That was my comfort show for years until they took it off of Netflix. I remember people being so upset when they were taking it off of Netflix. Today was a sad day though. Yes. I feel like I need to do a Haru run today after stream just because. Friends makes me itchy. The only reason I've watched any episodes of Friends is if it's like on a TV channel, like at my gym, they will play Friends on the TV. So if it's like, I've seen some from just being like, well, I'm on the elliptical and that's what's in front of me. This was pre me actually getting earbuds to be able to like watch my own stuff. So I was like, well, I guess I'm watching Friends. That was, you know, it has Friends and, you know, there's 3 different screens or whatever, but it was like playing Friends, a like home renovation thing, and like the news or something like that. Shows Community. Okay, I've seen a couple clips of Community via D-Tunes stream, and I have no context for what the show is about, but I feel like I wouldn't be opposed to trying out watching it, because it looks ridiculous. The problem with Parks and Rec is that the first season is bad but necessary to watch. Oh, for like understanding who's who kind of thing. Arrested Development is my throw on anytime show. Okay, I don't think I know anything about that show other than the title. Like, I've heard of it. There's a couple episodes of The Office you will not watch, though. Ooh, because they're, like, sad or, like, too cringy. Like, there's a couple of episodes of Criminal Minds. There are... 2 are specifically coming to mind right now. There are 2 episodes of Criminal Minds that I will never rewatch. They are too heart-wrenching. Prentice has TVs in the rooms of Friends. It's always on. Okay. Yeah, see, the thing is, I feel like so many of, like, you know, it's playing HGTV stuff, whatever. Like, So many of the stuff now, it's like, why are you doing that to your house? No, it was better before. Like, why are you doing this to your house? It was better before. It's fine. It's just like, okay. It's not like... It's like the opposite. I'm trying to remember what the name of the show is. There's some, like, 90s show that was, like, a HGTV kind of thing. But they, like, made everything, like, insanely bright colors and whatnot. Like, this is the opposite. It's like, let's take your house and let's take all of the character out of it. And it just... The millennial gray thing is still a thing for some reason. I'm like, stop. As I'm sitting in a completely purple room. Like, don't do that. Like, why? And the other thing too is there's so many things that they choose to do that it's like, yeah, that looks super cool. Is that functional for your family? When you have a toddler? Like, some of, like, the choices of materials and, like, places of things, like, clearly the designers did not think about the fact that you have a toddler, as there's, like, breakable things everywhere. Oh, it's too cringy. Okay. No show has made me laugh harder. Dumber than Arrested Development. Okay. Hydrate. Yes, we should do that. Apprentice from Criminal Minds isn't a season of Community. Okay, I'm here for it. It wasn't like Trading... It was... I'm trying to remember what the name of the show was. It'll come to me at some point randomly. I haven't, like, watched it myself, but, like, I've seen... I know D-Toon watched a clip of it. I want to say someone else watched clips of it on stream, too. I don't remember who, though. Tell you 100% my house is not better before renovating. It needs so much help and we don't have the money. Our kitchen needs help. It's just... It's not like it's not functional. It's just not a good layout. And it's too small. Like... If we changed the layout of where stuff was, it could maybe be okay this size, but we don't have, like, any counter space. Like, in terms of actual usable counter space, we don't have any usable counter space. Scott's Tots? I feel like I've heard of that before. Promising all these kids he would pay for their college if they did well in school. They all did well in school, but he forgot about it and couldn't pay. Ooh, yeah. Remember Nate saying sometimes it's a banana. Michael, what could it cost? $10? Oh, that's Arrested. Okay. Crispy, you okay? Seriously, it's such a crime. It's so, yeah. Tried to find places to put the pizza we shared, and it was, yes. For reference, y'all, Goldie has been in my kitchen. It is not a good kitchen. It's not a good kitchen. Basically, the most functional surface in that space is the stovetop. And obviously, if you're cooking, you can't use that to, like, put stuff on because it's going to be warm and, like, pots and pans are going to be there. But you don't have a kitchen. I have a sink. That's it. I stuffed in things like storage room. Okay. Gonna be a short-term solution, but nothing worked out. Oh, no. Trading Spaces. Yeah, Trading Spaces, boys versus girls. As a kid, I remember wanting to be, like, on that show. Don't even have your own bathroom. Gotta go to my parents. We want to fix the kitchen, but the bathroom is far gone. Yeah. My first thought was how the hell does Solarian cook with this shit layout? Yeah, I'm impressed that he does. Because, like, okay, for reference, my kitchen is U-shaped. We have the fridge. There's a tiny bit of counter space here, but that's where the microwave is. There's a corner that has, it has counter space, but that is where, like, it's not usable for cooking. So that's where we keep, like, the air fryer and stuff. Then there's the sink. And then there's another corner where, again, there's technically counter space, but the only usable part of it is, like, a strip that's right here between there and the stove. Is a horrible layout. There's spare house for plush. It's fine. There's not that much over there. There is still way too much of my stuff over at my parents' house because I have not moved it over here. It's fine. Most of my things, like, are here. The stuff that is, like, still there is stuff that I, like, either don't use that often or it's, like, keepsake stuff or whatnot. There's so many horror stories about trading spaces going around now. Yeah. I don't know. I think it was the show that we watched with Negs that they put, like, sand in the kitchen or something absurd like that. I'm like, oh my gosh, no. The house I live in was my grandparents' once. My parents built onto that house. Okay, so it's just a few steps away. My parents' side is so not too bad, but still bad. Okay. Prep, you have to use the space behind you. There's literally no place to put your prepped ingredients on the kitchen surface itself. Yeah. Like, who designed that? Yeah, it's awful. And here's the thing, Goldie. Like, it's not just our house. Like, it is, like, it is clearly, like, whoever designed this neighborhood poorly designed the kitchen. Because the original, I guess not the original. One of the houses we looked at before getting this house was literally, like, around the corner, and it's this same layout, but, like, flipped, if that makes sense. So, like, the bedrooms stick out the other side. And it still has the same layout of stuff. So it's, like, all of the houses in the neighborhood. Like, this awful kitchen design. Trading Space is the one with the hay walls? If it was, I did not see that episode. Larger property was 7. Yeah, if we had 85 million. Yeah, if we had 85 million, we could do a lot of things. Okay, also, just glancing at OBS, I'm realizing amongst our chaos, like, CT resubbed, like, forever ago, and I don't think I ever said thank you out loud, so I'm saying it now, because now I can't remember. But I just looked over and I'm like, oh, right, that went up one. Because CT's a wonderful being, and I'm a goober. But that's not new information. It's fine. Welcome back for another month. I appreciate you. I'm a distracted bean. It's fine. They just glue... They didn't even seal... Why would you just glue... That's just gonna, like... Isn't it just gonna, like, rot? Like, hey, it's not gonna stay good for... Who decided that was a good idea? Night, Mary. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. Go sleep, you goober. I think it was on Trading Spaces Boys vs. Girls. I'm not 100% sure. But I remember there being, like, a, quote, underwater room that I thought was really cool, that they painted it to be, like, all watery, and then, like, the ceiling looked like it was, you know, like a boat that was, like, above you kind of thing. I don't remember if that was Trading Spaces or not, but I always thought that was such a cool room, that it was, you know, all oceany, like, you know, with fish on the wall and whatever, and I always thought that was cool. Remember an episode they told her neighbor, no matter what happens, don't paint the fireplace. The designer immediately says, let's paint the fireplace. They had to argue with him until he resisted to putting a removable painted wall around it. The lady cried that they were... Yeah, no, don't paint the... Don't paint the fireplace. Why is that everything? Like, in every designer thing, it's like, let's paint the gorgeous brick. No! No! A haven for insects? Yeah, like, that would be gross. Did they also take... Yeah, I think they also took the kitchen cabinets out, too. Like, it was, like, not a functional kitchen anymore. Trading spaces I remember was a homeowner's one big... Oh, big no-no was brown walls, and the designer decided to make a statement of the fireplace and painted it brown. The homeowner saw it, broke out in tears, and ran from the house. Like, no, if people tell you a thing, then you need to respect that that is the thing that they... Also, just like, no. I don't remember what the show was called, because it wasn't like... I guess it was just trading spaces, not like the boys versus girls, but like, you know, the adults trading like living rooms or whatever. Like, just the choices. Like, no, these are so many bad choices. They have new methods for fireplaces now. It's a type of stain that enhance the rock to look natural. The different color of natural rock. Okay. Yeah, but upsetting people is great TV. Yeah, that's... And I'm sure there's some fine print something thing in the contracts they signed to be on those shows that it's the we can do whatever we want space. And if if we don't, we're not required to follow your request, yada, yada, I'm sure there's some small thing in the fine print somewhere that probably screws these people over with, being stuck with these things they didn't ask for. It's also just like the Extreme Home Makeup? No, the one where they like came in and like demolished the house and then built them a new house. And then finding out later that it's like, yeah, move! Ah, bus! Yeah. And then finding out that most of those families didn't get to keep that house. Yeah, that they, because of like, yeah, the home edition. Yeah, that they would tear it down and build them a new house, which was so freaking cool. But then finding out afterwards that they don't usually get to keep the house because taxes. And they can't afford to pay the taxes on the house because, they go and they build them this insanely cool house, but it's like 2 or 3 times the size of what they had before. Later seasons, they would give them money to help offset some of those costs. That's good. Because it's like, it just sucks, like, knowing that it's like, oh, well, that's super cool. But now they don't get to keep it. Which I guess the thing is, I don't know, like, I haven't read, like, the stories of things. Like, I don't know if they, like, got to sell the house and then they had that money to go buy themselves a house they could afford. But most of the time they left the people with a fully bare-bone house, like cool furniture and TVs. Oh, we're just set dressings. Ugh. Yeah, that's just something even the showrunners didn't think about when they did it. Yeah. It's like, people who win, like, cars on, like, The Price is Right and stuff. You still have to, like, pay the taxes on it or whatever. So, like, some people who win cars on that, don't necessarily get to keep the car that they got. So, I don't know. That was one of my favorite things during summer as a kid, is making sure that I was up and out of bed by 10 a.m. so I could go downstairs and I could watch The Price is Right. Oh, you smell. Welcome back for a 74th month with the Penguin Colony. That's absolutely absurd. Welcome back for another month. Enjoy your sub badge and your emotes. Price is Right with your grandpa during the summer's fine. Yeah, it was always one that I watched it whenever it was on. I was during the summer, Costco had like a big like backyard Plinko like board game thing. I was very tempted to get it. Yeah, best part of being sick and staying home from school was the Price is Right. Exactly. Hello, it is good to see you. How's it going? Had a station that played old game show. Yeah, I would watch them over and over. I remember when I would just end up at Grammy and Papa's house for one reason or another. We would watch, what's it called? Something Pyramid. There's a pyramid. It was a game show. And they had to like guess. It was like it was a pair and they had to sit on opposite sides of the table. And one said like one word and the other one had to, you know, they had to guide them to guessing. Yeah, $10,000 pyramid. Yeah, that thing. Yeah. And that was always fun to watch too. Most of the upgrades were moved after, and they would reshoot their reactions until they reacted like they won the lottery when it was revealed. Interesting. Okay. There's an entire channel that was just Bob Barker years 24/7. That sounds awesome. Like match games in Hollywood Squares? I don't think I've seen either of those ones. I always liked watching Price is Right is definitely my favorite. I didn't mind watching the like Let's Make a Deal. Those ones could be silly as well. I'm trying to remember what the other one was that we watched. There was another one. I'm looking at my run soon to make some changes, so hopefully they will put kids on other runs because we're still arriving late to schools. Yeah, like there's too many stops and stuff on your run. Hi, Virgil. Oh, that was Pen. Hi, Penelope. Hello. I just automatically assume when there's a spam message of just random numbers or something that it is someone's cat walking over their keyboard. I just assume that is going to be the thing. That was you? Okay, got it. NLA is the one cat. NLA is the one cat to chat. Got it. All right, I'm going to say last call for fishing. If you want to get a fish in, fish a fish. And then I'm going to close it and we're going to play some Final Fantasy. Match games like Family Feud. Okay. One contestant. Oh, I got Sophia. Nice. Okay. Trying to match the answer. Oh, to a panel of comedians and celebrities. Okay. Tigers has not been hanging out with you much. Oh. What'd you get? A Wendelin. We actually need to talk to Wendelin again. We've literally only talked to her once. I really want to play some Date Everything, but I am like on a mission that I want to finish Final Fantasy X. Oh, I was going to ask you all. I think for spooky game season, whatnot, I think I want to do Resident Evil 4. And I think I will continue to save Alien Isolation for our like spooky wheel spin redeems for the moment. Even though I do really Alien Earth has been making me really want to play more of it. I would, even though Little Nightmares 3 is different characters than 1 and 2, I would still really like to play 1 and 2 again before we play 3. So maybe we do that after. But I'm kind of leaning towards specifically like for October stuff. of doing Resident Evil is kind of the idea. Resident Evil first. Yes, Resident, not president. Because Brando did Channel Point Redeem Resident Evil 4. And Negs was a goober and gifted it to me. So I feel like we should play that. I think I want to start like something new for spooky season and play through it. To do like a playthrough for October. But I'm also open to ideas and thoughts and whatnot. Like, if y'all would rather me finish Alien Isolation before we start something new, I am not opposed to that, because I do really want to play more Alien Isolation, which is a sentence I never thought I would ever say. Me wanting to play Alien Isolation? If you had asked me that, like, 5 years ago, I would have said, absolutely not. Figure out why we call it that. Just be patient. Oh, okay. Might be killer. Oh, I think I maybe... I want to say I maybe watched... Did Negs play that one? I feel like...
Rated T for teen.
Hold on. Yeah, that's the radio. Yes. I don't remember how it ended or how it went, though. I did watch Negs play this. I think it was Negs? Or is that one D-Tune played? Maybe they both played it. I don't have that on my wish list. I'm adding that to my wish list because I would like to play that. I love that it says similar to Slay the Princess and Firewatch. I enjoyed it and don't play too many spooky games. Okay. Yeah, because that's the thing right now is like I have a whole bunch of spooky games that I want to play. And I'm not opposed to collecting more. But also it's just the making decisions. The other one that was on the radar that has been recommended to me, I don't know how many times, is Soma. And I do own it, but I have not played it. Talked about Soma. I don't know. Technically, I guess, like, depending on where you're at in the gameplay, Subnautica technically could go in there. That's another one that's on the list to play. Yeah, like the radio DJ. Yeah. Steam recommends me FPS games because Plants vs. Zombies. I know, sometimes the recommendations of, like, this game is like that game are just absolutely absurd. Like, some of them don't make any sense of things. I'm trying to think of what it was that was one that was like, because obviously, like, it goes off based on what's on in your library. I'm trying to remember what it was. There was one that was, like, really weird. Does TCG give me recommendations? No, it doesn't. Okay. Getting re-released with some updates? Okay. Michael Jackson is the dancer zombie? Okay, I've never played Plants vs. Zombies. I remember that being like a thing that people were playing, but it was never one that I played. Okay. Cool. Plays him with a disco guy? Aw, boo. I'm gonna hop up real quick. I have cold squish things in the fridge, and I'm gonna go grab one of those. And then we will... Actually, you know what? I can pause this. And I can push this button. And I'll leave you all with this beautiful music while I hop off just real quick. That he sent me was a weird recommendation. That was in the back to school thing, Brando. I don't know why. Okay, I'll be right back. mean, I miss $5 feetlongs is the first thing I saw when I came back. Was not what I expected. Okay. Do you expect anything different? No. I just wasn't expecting that, though. Alright. We doing a thing? I'm hoping that my controller actually has battery enough to do stuff. If not, if all else fails, I could just, you know, manually plug it in. It's fine. Well, if you happen to be joining us in the future, well, come on in. We are jumping back into the mountain cave. Feels so dramatic. It feels so dramatic, but we ended up here. Yes, Looney, I want to play it. I requested a key for it, and I was not one of the chosen ones. I was not one of the chosen ones. I do really want to play it, though, because discounting looks fun. Because discounting was one of the ones that was in the Wholesome Games Direct, too. Hi, YouTube, you smell. YouTube smells. I'm sorry, future YouTube watchers of the VOD. I'm sorry, but Brendo and NLA say that you smell. I'm sorry. So, last time we did some sphere grid things. Why didn't we spend Riku's? I don't remember the reason of why we didn't spend Riku's. Riku still has 3. Oh, because I needed to decide what to do with her, I think. Because, what is it? She's yet next to Lulu's? I don't know if I want to send her through Lulu's. But, I don't know. I guess that's the reason we didn't do the thing. CT throws water at YouTube. Wonders later why I got wet. I guess for now we're probably fine. I don't know. I guess she doesn't have that much magic stuff. I don't know. I mean, we could just follow. We could open up Lulu's and just follow and get her magic stuff, but I don't feel like that's the best option for her. So I guess that's why we left it, is I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure what to do with hers, and I haven't made a decision. Well, I think I've made a decision on the others, but they don't have any more spheres. Is the story reason to go through Lulu's, like, old story? There's a talking scene early on where Riku... Oh, is talking about her fear of lightning, and Lulu recommends her learn black magic as a way to overcome that fear. Okay, that's kind of fun. Because, like, I'm not opposed to, like, Riku learning some magic. Because I feel like, if anything, I love Riku's abilities. But she's, like, very situational in where she's useful. Not like that's a bad thing, but I feel like I don't have a ton of options with her. And I feel like if we stick her through, like, I don't know, Titus or Orons or whatnot to get stronger for her attacks wouldn't be an awful idea. But it could be fun for her to have some magic spells to throw around, too. I know, I do want to, you know, I want to make Lulu and Yuna swap places. Would be a thing that I would like to do. No. No. I cannot be bothered right now. I want to walk through the cave. Let me go to the next scene. Cutscene.
It comes.
Oh boy. What comes? That looks like a very large thing. Oh. Why, hello, giant flyy thing. Okay, but that actually looks really cool, though. That looks really cool. Titus is good for speed increase and access to... Yeah, that's the thought, is like, it would be... I would not be opposed to having someone else have haste. We do have, Kamaria has followed through Titus, so we do have 2 people that have haste. But it wouldn't be like, it would also give Riku another purpose, because I feel like she doesn't, unless if mugging it is a thing that is helpful, then she has a purpose. If not, she doesn't really feel like she has a purpose, unless if it's mechanical. That's what you usually do with Riku. Okay, to get her haste. Yeah, it's like, I'm not opposed to getting her magic. I don't know. I feel like with Riku, I could see getting her magic. If not, I feel like I would send her over to Titus. A charter with her mixing options. Riku needs a couple sphere grids to really set her. Yeah, I like Riku's abilities, but I feel like I don't use her that often outside of like the mechanical stuff, or like literally having her just take a turn so she gets XP. Some of her mixing options are OP. Yeah, we haven't done a ton of them. We have definitely mixed some things. I don't know. I've mixed grenades with a lot of stuff because that's fun. But the chart came on the back of the map that came with the game guide. That's cool. Okay, I want to just make sure this is labeled boss, so I want to make sure everyone at least gets a turn. Does it have multiple smacking spots? No, it's just his head. You know what? Who gets back it? 20! Yeah. Oh. Oh, that's fine. Cool. Let's get other people. Let's get attacks in. Sanctuary Keeper? Ow. Can we... Okay, actual question. Do I have a... Here's all... You know what? Here's all of abnormalities. Words and... How do I wake Yuna up? What thing do I need to yeet at Yuna to make her wake up? I just need to toss a remedy at her? Zombie, curse, dark. Because I don't even know what she has on her right now, other than they're like blinking. But I think she has darkness too. Hit her? Oh, I guess that would work too. Darkness and sleep. Okay. I'm just gonna toss this at, yeah, I'm just gonna toss this at Yuna, because then Yuna can at least help with the other stuff. Thank you! Apparently, Kamari learned an overdrive method. Okay, we're gonna... I need, for my sanity, I just need to make sure that everyone has a turn, and then I can be better. Meow. Okay, Yuna is still cursed? Can we not be cursed? Miss. Oh no. Waka hasn't had a turn. Waka smack the thing. Thank you. I guess I could be using overdrives, but I'm trying not to take too many turns. Hey, Riku. Can you... not use? There it is. I was like, where's the Albed potions? Please, thank you. Glorious. Sorry, Riku. I tried to heal you. Life, please. Thank you. Okay, who hasn't? Lulu hasn't had a turn. And I think, actually correct me if I'm wrong, I think that makes everyone have a turn. Okay. You know what? Riku, use your overdrive before we go. Let's... I don't know. Actual question. Does someone have a recommendation for a mix? I'm open to learning a good combination versus me willy-nilly picking things. We have a lot of items that we could yeet at things. I mean, obviously I prefer not to throw items that I don't have a ton of, maybe, but... I feel like I shouldn't be throwing healing items. Do you want to do damage or heal? Oh. I think actually I want to heal. I feel like healing would not be an awful idea. I mean, if there's a ton of damage, I don't know. The others, everyone has their overdrive ready, so I feel like I'm going to have a ton of damage from everybody else. A lot of them are really OP, but I don't know if you have any of those items. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say some of them... I apparently have 98 grenades now. Just the thinking about the fact that Riku is just carrying around 98 grenades is hilarious. It just picks 2 mega potions? Okay. Actual mechanic. Okay, Yuna has the ailment Curse, which prevents people from using overdrives. Wait, like any of us or just Yuna? Because it seems to be letting me pick options for just Yuna. Okay. Well, fuck then. So that means we can't use our grand summon right now if we want to. Cool. Love that. Good to know. Let's just toss the mega potions around, shall we? Heal! Thank you. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't. Okay. But. Okay. Titus, get here and smack it. Oh, no. He's cursed too. Okay. But. Okay. I want to make us faster. Please and thank you. Wonderful. I'm gonna try to poison it. That seems to have worked. Fancy. Sleeping powder, dream powder, smoke bomb, silence grenade. Okay, I don't know if I have all those things. This may be cursed, but he can still be a cheerleader. He can. My enemy's guild to go away. I forgot she had that. Raises party luck. Use special items. Can I just toss a grenade at it? Alright. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I am gonna try. Oh, boo! I was gonna say. No! I was gonna say, wow, an enemy that actually lets us be slowed? No, it also has the thing to get rid of the poison. Cool! That's nice. I think Oron's also cursed. Waka, are you cursed? I can't remember. You come smack the thing. I guess we're doing lightning, because that's what I landed on. I was aiming for fire, but sure, this works. Okay. Tail sweep? Ooh. Oh no. Oh no, Titus is going down. Oh no, more people are gonna be cursed. This is not going well. This is not going well. Stop killing him. No! No, we're dead. We're so dead. Whoa! That went so well. That was so bad. That was so bad. It's fine. We literally didn't do anything else with that boss, so it's not like we lost any progress. We just didn't gain any. It's fine. Okay, on that note, I don't want Yuna to be in our active party immediately, so she doesn't get cursed. I think. With purifying salt or to spell. I don't know if I have that. I'll put Riku in there because I can. Oh, Yuna does have it. Okay. Cool. But here's the thing. That doesn't work if Yuna... Well, actually, I guess Yuna, baby, that just... Yuna can... Well, she missed on... Oh, no, that was me casting the wrong spell then. That wasn't her missing on that. Okay. My brain caught up with the train of thought. You kidding me? No! 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 No, let me walk through the doorway. Thank you. I am not going to fight some random battle before a boss fight. Thank you very much. This is a cool looking boss, though. We just need to smack it better. If anything, maybe I just start using overdrives right at the gate here before anyone gets cursed, so then we don't have to worry about it. First try. We were fighting underwater. And I swapped Titus's blade. And I didn't swap it back. That didn't do anything. That didn't do... Did that do anything? Okay, it did something. I'm just realizing we didn't swap his blade back. Yeah, I guess I should have used Riku's. That's fine. Yeah, but do I want to take a turn to do that? Yuna, come here. Please dispel Oron so he can... Oh, but he's asleep. We'll do one thing at a time. Yeah. Hey! Hey, he took damage. Actually, that is helpful. Actually, that is helpful. I'm gonna get rid of Titus's other things for the moment. Cool. Okay, now... hold on. I gotta pull up. Let me pull up the magical cheat sheet button press things because it doesn't show it. I am playing on a PlayStation controller. And this does not display in the correct thing. Okay. That's Dragon playing. I want Shooting Star. Chat, don't cause chaos. I can't see you right now. Miss! Sweet! We'll take a miss. Don't think it takes a turn? Okay. I clicked out. Oh. No, it takes a turn, but I'd rather him have that. Okay. Let's get some other people some turns going on in here. Okay, y'all, how are we raging today? Is it the day for self-destruct? I mean, we could try to petrify it. It did seem to have the ability to remove stuff, though, so I don't feel like... I don't know if... It could remove the poison and stuff. I don't know if it can depetrify. The thrust kick is not going to work, I think, at a boss fight. Actual question, by the way. I don't know if I said that. Actual question. Which one do you think I should use? Oh! Mighty Guard. Cast defensive spell on party. I don't remember if he dispels your buffs or not. Okay, so the secondary question is that just active party members? Or is that, like, everybody? I still think it's funny that we know self-destruct. I maybe just want to do that and just see? Always just active? Okay. I wish it could do everybody. That would be cool, but I get why it doesn't. You know what? Let's do this. Snazzy. Secondary actual question. If I swap party members, does it get rid of that? Because I haven't swapped everybody in yet. Okay. Because... Let's stay Mighty Guarded. Okay. We started with Riku, we swapped in Yuna. I haven't done Waka or Lulu, is I think where we're at right now. So let's get Waka's in here. I guess we're going for this, is what I got. That worked. Ow. Oh. What's that? Okay. I know I don't need this on Waka, but the other, but we can use it on Oron too. Let's do that, shall we? Thank you. Okay, we need to get Lulu in here as well. Might as well smack it with something. Smack it with a blizzard. Okay, we got to 5. Not great, but it's at least something. Oh. Rude! Rude, boss! Why do you get to heal? I'm only supposed to get to heal. This is fine. You're doing math problems? Fine. Night CT, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. Get some good rest. Get some good sleeps. We hopefully will defeat this boss. Is the goal. Okay, I want to see if we can learn anything from it. No, we didn't get some stuff from it, though. Okay, Yuna still has her fancy thing, and I want to use the fancy thing. Oh, Rory! It's time to come smack some booty! Smack its butt. I'm also so used to Seymour just immediately, instantly banishing them. I'm like, oh, we are actually gonna maybe get to keep him around? Ah, boo. No. Hey, oh no. What's that gonna do on Rory? Okay. That's fine, because we already used their thing. I guess if it refills would be a bummer. Let's try doing some thunder? That's not awful. Ow. What happens if we smack it with water? Okay. All right, Rory. We can try to do Akira. I don't know how much is like that really is gonna help, but all right. Aw, they're healing too. Boo! No! You're not supposed to heal. Only I'm supposed to heal. Well, boo! I don't know. Try just smacking it. How is it already? Y'all, it's back to full health! It's like we didn't even use a mega thing. Smack its butt. The thing is, I think it's healing when we're healing, and that's a problem. Okay. Yes, Looney, absolutely. That 110% means good nachos. It does not, but we can pretend it does. Smack it! Now I feel like we gotta try to not heal. Oh, Riku's... Dang it, I didn't realize Riku had the thing on. Also, why is this my camera angle? I can't even see Riku. Hug it. Couldn't see the other thing. Boo. Alright, Yuna, come back here and take the thing off of Riku because I didn't realize that she had that on her. I would like to yeet grenades at it. That. Okay. Bring Orin back in here. Back his butt. Not great. Ow. Oh no. Riku, I'm so sorry. Why? Why is this battle? I don't know if I'm just being really bad today or if this is actually difficult. And it's healing again. Stop healing! It's back to full health! I I just want to yeet grenades at you, please. Flash flood. Well, that was fun. Actual question. I don't want to be told what the mechanic is, if there is one. But actual question. Am I missing or misunderstanding a mechanic? I don't want to know what it is. I just want to know if I'm missing something or if I'm just being really unlucky that it keeps healing. I don't necessarily want to keep Riku in here, but I am gonna use this anyway. There's something you're missing? Okay. I always keep forgetting that we taught Kamari how to mug. Oh no. This is not going well. Because there's not like multiple spots to attack. I don't think I've ever used that ability. Alright, okay. Yuna. Let's try that again, shall we? Live? You know what? Just... Oh, shit. Okay, actual question. Is it choosing to heal based on what moves I'm picking? Like, actual question. Is it choosing to heal because I healed? No? Okay. I'll walk in here. Okay. Ow. Okay. Oh, now it knows how to protect. Interesting. That's a new thing. Let's see. Walker doesn't have... Oh, Oron doesn't have haste on either. I guess I didn't do it when... Okay. They all lost haste. Oh, because Kamari died. Kamari, haste yourself. We'll start there. I forgot that he had those abilities. I guess you should just make Waka smack stuff. Smack it! Okay. Protect is a physical buff. Physical defense buff. Okay. I'm gonna poison. I'm gonna see if they won't just immediately fix it. Great. Waka! Waka, Lulu is never gonna forgive you for that. Waka just killed Lulu! Waka, please! We're gonna fix that first. Thank you. Oh, it missed. Okay. Please life for Luna. Because Waka decided that Luna didn't need life. Okay. It still has protect on. That still did damage though. Ow! Okay. We're making headway, question mark? Smack it. Not to jinx us, but it hasn't healed in a second. We're to the point that even if it heals, it won't be fully back at full health. Okay, actually, Yuna, come back here. I would like you to do a nice big heal on our friends. Thank you. Yay. Oh, no. Maybe it's a good thing we did that. Okay, it hasn't removed the poison, and it showed us before that it definitely has the ability to. So that's an interesting thing. Okay. I mean, us having the armor breaks and stuff maybe is helping, but it still has protect on. There it goes. I was gonna say, I'm surprised it left the poison on there for that long. And guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna put it right back on there. You's gonna stay poisoned, sir. Thank you. Smack it. I'm not gonna, the other thing, because, oh, it's just gonna get rid of it again. Boo. Okay. I might just keep casting it. Or the overdrive ally. Waka! Stop killing Lulu! Waka murdered Lulu and then murdered himself. Thanks, Waka. That's like so helpful. Having characters with high attack get confused is not good, because then they just take themselves out. Yuna, we need some life over here, please. Life to Waka first. I love Lulu dearly. Oh no. Yuna's down. Fuck. Okay. Item. Give Mega. Please. Life. Thank you. Regen. Okay, come on. It is almost dead. Please murder it. Tail sweep. Ow. Okay. Let's do a cure on... Actually, no. Do a cure good, because he's actually... I forgot that Waka's got actually a bigger health bar now. Heal. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna try to just... We're gonna see if they'll leave the poison on. No, they're immediately getting... Dang it. Okay, they're immediately getting rid of it now. Okay. Smack its butt, because it is healing. No, stop healing. Please don't kill Oron. Okay, Lulu, I'm sorry. I know. You're gonna be okay. We're gonna bring Yuna in here. We're gonna fix up. We're gonna fix up Oron. Okay. Smack its butt. It is healing. It is healing. I don't like it. It's healing and I don't like it. Stop murdering Waka. But he's now awake, so I guess that helps. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Okay. The health is going up. Please stop going up. Stop healing. Stop healing. Oh, it just super missed a lot of things. Okay. Oh, Kamara, you get in here and smack it. I don't know if I don't think we're smacking it more than it's healing, though. Which is a problem. Please smack it a lot. Sorry, Kamari. This is fine. Welcome back, Rando. Smack its butt. Smack its butt. No! I also can't see its health anymore. I don't know who I had that made it so I could see his health. Actual question. How do I get it to stop healing? Actual question. What am I not understanding about this boss? You have reflect? Maybe? Pick me. I do! You have... If you have reflect, boss heals you instead of himself. So cast it on the boss? I don't think you're not understanding that healing's random. There's a strategy you're not considering. Okay, I've never used reflect. Cast it on the boss. Okay. Yeah, that is casting reflect on the boss when that's a skill that I don't think ever used in this game would not be a thing that I would is not a thing that I would ever think to use. Reflect reflects everything magic, including cures and buffs. Okay. Just so I was gonna say, don't don't use Lulu. Got it. Oh, it's Yuna's turn again. You do a nice little healsy on our frenzy here. I'm also starting to run out of points on Yuna, and that's kind of concerning. We do have a like absurd amount of potions though, so we'll be fine. Okay, you know what? Hey, Riku, can you come here for a second? Can you, like, toss a potion? Thank you. Oh, I forgot that Riku still has haste on her. For my amusement. Please mug. Nice. You don't need to use reflect to win, but it makes the fight a lot easier. Yeah, well, and I feel like I let myself struggle with it. I think I let myself struggle with it for enough time that I'm like, no, I am clearly not, we clearly are not having high enough damage to out damage the healing. So I was like, there's gotta be something else we can do. Is that you can remove buffs. Oh. See, I don't know. Did they put buffs on the... Oh, I guess they have the protect is, I think, still up. But we did use, like, the armor break and stuff on it. Mobilize an enemy. I don't think this thing's going to be threatened by us. Points for effort? Smack it, please. Thank you. Oh, right. Yuna's still out of commission here. Hold on. There's still a... Wakey, wakey. There we go. You know what? Let's try that. Because I think they still have the shield thing on. There we go. Okay. Waka. Smack the boss. Okay, went for a run. That's fine. I was gonna say, please don't smack Waka. This is fine. We're running out of unit points. Please heal. I think that removes reflect too. Okay, so we maybe need to recast that then. Please don't kill Yuna. No. Bad. Do a thing. Nice. Please don't murder Yuna. Okay. Reflect. On the boss. Okay. It's fine. Please smack. Yuna! It's fine, it's fine. Smack his butt. Thank you. Actual question. What did it just... It cast reflect on Yuna. It can bounce... Okay, I was gonna say, like, what is the point of doing that to Yuna? So is that if Yuna cast a spell on it, it would... Wait, does that mean if Yuna casts healing on other people, it's gonna reflect back to the boss? I'm so confused. Either way, let's have Kamari smack his butt. Oh, right. Kamari has all these things going on. Hold on. Hey, Kamari, can you just maybe take this, please? No, if she casts on herself, it reflects on the... Okay. Ran the reflect. Okay. Please smack the boss. Smack the boss. We have taken so much health from this boss. We have, like, almost fully... We have almost fully, knocked its health down, like, twice. I actually don't know which character was making it so I could see their health bar. But I don't know what they're at anymore. Can we... You know what? Let's just toss that one, because all of us could use healing. Cool. Yeah, it's trying to cure itself. Okay. Okay. This is why we just stocked up on potions. Please. Please cure thyself. Thank you. Did Waka just try to hit himself and miss? Because I think that's what just happened. I'm like, pretty sure that's what just happened. Please help Waka. Waka needs a lot of help. Waka doesn't have a brain cell. Waka's just trying his best. Okay, smack it. Smack it again. I don't know how much health it has. Keep smacking it. Ow. Alright, you know what? We're just gonna use one of these again, because we can! Toss a potion! Whee! Glorious! Keep smacking it! Please murder the thing! Thank you! Come on! Ugh. Oh, it's going for Ron. It's fine. He can take that hit. I don't want him to, but he can. Dang, Orin actually dodged something. What a miracle. Come on, we gotta be, oh, no. Oh, I get it now. I get it now. Okay, Titus does have a lot of health, but we're gonna fix that. You know what? Everyone could use health. Just toss a potion, shall we? Just keeps casting. No. No, 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 no. Okay, okay, actual question. How do I get it? How do I get us to not be reflected? Because now he's healing us, which is healing him. And that's not okay. Dispel? Is that the only way? Okay. What do we do if Yuna runs out of points? Because she only has 15. You just kind of had to do a lot of healing because this fight has been going on forever. I do? I have that? Cool. I don't know how to use that. First off all, ethers. Oh, okay. Cool. Let's, I'm pretty sure, yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure Yuna has it on her too. Oh my gosh. Click on Yuna. Thank you. Oh, okay. It must have been Yuna that was making it so I could see how much health it has. Because now I can see the boss health bar again. Please don't murder Yuna. Pain. Okay, Ah! Magical. Thank you. Cool. Just toss a potion at Yuna, please. Thank you. Okay. Oh, she's got, okay. Oh, butts. That means she can't even. Item. She's silenced. Please. Thank you. Okay. Well, we're just gonna do a little praying here. Get a little bit more here. Yeah. Alright, please smack it. Before it reflects on somebody else. Oh, it did regen, not cure. Oh my god, it's regenning. Oh my god! Smack its butt, because I need you to do that. Thank you. Okay. Please just toss a potion. Thank you. All right. I mean, I guess we could still technically summon. They just wouldn't have their thing. We're just gonna keep going like this. All right, smack it. My God, y'all, this is the longest boss fight ever. Okay, the spell. On Yuna, because it does not get to heal itself. You want to know a tip thing I just randomly saw on Reddit that amuses me? Yes. Yes, I'm accepting help. At this point, yes. It needs to die. We've been doing this for how long now? I am perfectly content with ideas. Yeah, I got, with me getting to the point to ask for like, okay, I don't understand mechanics, was the, okay, I'm not making any progress. This is not the button I want. I want this button. No, you don't get to have reflect on me. Absolutely not. Really? Try threat? I didn't think that would actually work. We could do that. Because I did see that as a thing we have on Auron. This, if anything, this boss is making me make them use abilities they've had unlocked for a while, but have never used. Please stop murdering my friends. Stop healing! Why is he getting to heal so much? Oh my god. Okay. You know what? We're just gonna do this real quick. Please and thank you. Okay. No, it's not gonna go back to him yet. Okay. My god, it's... Yo, we have smacked so much health down and it still has health. It keeps going back up. Oh no, it's... I was gonna say, Yuna can't take that hit. Is that a skill? No, what is it? Special? Immobilize an enemy with fear. Okay. We're gonna be so intimidating. Oh my god, that actually worked. If this works, that's so broken though. Okay, hold on. Life to our friend, please. Thank you. Smack it. Well, it can't do anything, please. No, okay. Oh my god, it waited so... I doubt it lasts forever, but it's something. Yeah, even if it doesn't last forever. Oh my god, I love that it reacts to being hit. Okay, hold on. No, no. Freeze. Miss? Is it still frozen? No, it's casting regen. No! I fucked that up. I forgot that Titus still had it on here. I forgot that Titus still had reflect. Bring bringing Una back. Just because I know she doesn't have it. Okay. This is when I wish we had... Well, I guess we don't have... I wouldn't want spells because it would reflect it. You know what? Just gonna pray. I haven't really used that ability much. Please smack it. I hate that it got to cast regen on itself. Again, because I'm a dummy and forgot that he had it on there. Threaten. Freeze! Thank you! Okay, we need to dispel the thing on us. Thank you. Waka, please smack it. It's still getting to heal, even though it can't move. That's so unfair. Oh my god! Una, smack it. For my own amusement. Thank you. Okay, I think this is officially my least favorite boss in this game. I think it's safe to say this is my least favorite boss in this game. At least the Seymour fights are fun. This one is just annoying. We're just gonna keep praying. Okay, as funny as this is, do the thing. Oh my god, it's back to full health! Freeze! No, okay. I am both least favorite boss so far. Fair enough. Fair enough. Obviously, I don't know what comes after this, and don't tell me, but the least favorite boss so far. Oh my god, it's back to full health. This is, I think, all we're doing tonight, y'all, is smacking this boss. Because I think we've been solidly at this for like an hour. At least. Smack its butt. That was a better hit. Please dodge. Nope, none of them dodged. Alright. Threaten it. Freeze. No. Everybody clap your hands. Now we gotta relife Waka again. It's fine. Just doing a little healsies. No. Absolutely not, sir. You know what? Okay. It has regen on. If I dispelled it, it would probably, in theory, stop its regen, but then I have to recast Reflect. Actual question, is that logic right? Generally don't remember having an issue with this boss, but I don't know. Maybe made me forget it. Yeah, I was just thinking that we need that, but Okay, hold on. Titus, come here. Let's do that. Fuck. Okay. I didn't think about... Okay, we're dispelling this right now because, oh my god, I keep forgetting he has the stupid reflect on! Because we did have some of it, but people have died and lost it. That's what I was thinking, Brando. I feel like we're just in a losing circle right now. Like, it's not like we've made any progress. Like, we're still back at square zero. We just have a lot less potions and health. Because the boss, I think, is still at full health. Sure, we do also have overdrives if we restart. Okay, y'all. I am 110% done with this boss. Backseat me away. You all have permission. You all have 110% permission to backseat me through this boss. Because I am so done with this boss. I have spent my time with it. I understand that it exists. We have smacked it. I have appreciated it for what it is in the story. I am ready for the next thing. Pro tip, punch it really hard. Okay. This fight is about getting him down quick. Yeah, we definitely did not do that. We literally were just smacking it for like an hour. Okay. Let's go fast, shall we? Cast Reflect on the boss or on threatens and breaks. Okay, so I do need to remember to put Lulu in and have her block or something so she gets points, but... Okay, Okay, should I use Yuna's summon? I was gonna summon Rory and have him use his overdrive. Should I do that before Reflect? Oh, poison before Reflect might be good too. Okay. Okay, so so prioritize doing them versus having her summon, I think. Okay, so in that case, let's swap Lulu in and have her poison. And then we can swap Yuna back in and Reflect. Okay, I was like, as long as it doesn't instant heal. This is gonna hurt though. I'm sorry, Lulu. Okay, she's doing okay. All right, let's instantly get Yuna back in here. And... There it is. Okay, I'm like, I know it's on this list, and I'm just being a dummy and not seeing it. Okay. Fancy. Seance try to only use overdrive and then dismiss them. If they stay out, the boss will get too many turns. The boss will also get a lot of turns after the overdrive regardless. Okay, so it might be best to finish with Rory. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, let's see. Eunice got another turn. Let us help your boyfriend, please. Cool. Okay. We're not gonna haste on Lulu because we're gonna swap her back out. Oh, he's already cursed, so he can't use his. Smack it. Yuna, can you maybe make it so your boyfriend can use his fancy thing? That sounds weird. Okay, that did dispel his haste, though, which I also hate, but it's fine. He still has his other sword because we restarted. Okay, it's fine. This one's not awful. Use this, please, before I can't use it. Ah, not first try. Okay. Lulu. Oh, yeah, sorry. Usually I do that. I forgot that it was there still. I gotta hop up, but I gotta get a cord real quick. The controller just died. I was like, why is nothing happening? It's fine. I'm gonna hop up real quick. I'm gonna go grab the cord. Just so, yeah, normally I'm pretty good about remembering it, so definitely feel free to remind me if it's there. The boss killed the controller. It's fine. I'll be right back. Okay, we have power. We have power. Cool, okay. I kind of figured it was probably going to die at some point during the stream because I am a goober and I forgot to charge it before stream. Okay. What was I doing? Swapping Lulu out. Get your butt in here. Threaten it. Snazzy. We need to get the others a turn. Riku? You know what, Riku? Please throw some grenades at it, just for my own amusement, because I like that. Where'd the grenades go? Hee. Toss grenades. That was amusing. Okay, who hasn't had a turn? Mari hasn't had a turn. For my own amusement, with the fact that it is frozen, I really just want to seed cannon it. Cool. Threaten his butt. Yeah. Okay. Who hasn't gotten a turn yet? Did Waka get a turn? Oh, fair enough, Looney, but I was amused. Don't think so? Okay, I was like, I've lost track. I think Waka's the only... I think everyone else got a turn. I think Waka was the only one left. Okay. Bring Goron back in here. Threaten his butt. Ah, I missed. Okay. You can still smack it. How about now? Threaten his butt. No. Okay. If anything... Oh, come on. If anything, it is poisoned and doesn't currently have a way to cure itself. So if anything, it will die by poison. Hey, Yuna. We need ya. Please and thank you. A little life here. Wonderful. Threaten his butt. I don't know why it's specifically his butt. Yeah. Okay, I just come smack it. His butt smells. Yeah, he's stinky. He's stinky. Yeah. Raise his hand. I was wanting to offer a suggestion. Sure, foe. We are at the point that I want this boss dead. So, for anyone, if anyone's just coming in or anything, we are at the point that I've been smacking this boss for an hour and we want it dead. So if there's something I'm doing that would be, if there's something else I'm not doing that would be helpful, is perfectly acceptable. Who am I on? I'm on Waka. I hate this camera angle. I can't see them. Smack his butt. Smack his butt. Threaten his booty. No, it missed. Okay. Sir. No, sir. And no, sirree. You ain't getting to reflect on me. That's the point we're at. Reduce boss HP to 0 while keeping yours above 0. Excellent advice. Would overdrives do any good? If they're blinking, like Oron is, they are cursed and can't use their overdrive. We're saving Yuna's, and I don't know why I haven't used Waka's yet, actually. Good point. Yeah, that's why I haven't, like, I have to dispel it, and then I have to, we've been threatening. So I guess we can go ahead and dispel it. We've got Yuna here. Might as well. Not the boss. Oh, actually, I'm not gonna do that, because that will get rid of his haste. The spell will get rid of curse, but it also will get rid of his haste. So I'm not gonna do that, unless if it's really worth using his overdrive for that. Yeah, I was gonna say, it was like, I think I will do a little, we can do a little protecty on Waka. All right, Waka, we can use yours. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think we're probably getting semi-close. I don't remember how much damage Rory did in our first attempt. Oh, holy water cures cures. Oh, so we might be able to use that then, too. I guess we're going with fire, because that's what I landed on. I think our boss might be dead soon. Because we are making semi-okay damage. Yeah, we only have 7,000 health left, so I'm not going to be super concerned. we're gonna just stick with smacking with it at this point. No. Oh, it chose Waka this time. No, sir. You don't get to reflect off a Waka and heal yourself. Because I'm gonna threaten your butt. No, it missed. Boo! Okay, it has like 2,000 left. I'm gonna use Yuna's and we're gonna finish this. Rory, please come do the final butt smack. You get the honor of the final smack. I wanted to deny threaten. Yeah, me too, but I don't want to wait anymore. we can pass around, but we can Mega Flare it to death. Watch Rory somehow miss. Don't jinx us. Overdrive gets reflected. If it does, that would be hilarious. Overkill. Sweet. Get out of here. Oh. See, it was a stinky butt. Okay. Yay. I was like mostly joking by that being the only thing we do tonight.
Can't we rest a little?
No need. We reach the summit soon.
I know. That's why I want to stop for a bit. Soon means that there's not much time left.
Riku.
Fine. I'll think on the way.
All right.
Hey, come on, let's go.
We are. We're almost there, aren't we?
We've come a long way.
What's so funny?
You remind me of myself. Before, the closer I came to Zanarkand, the more I wondered. When we arrive, Brasker will call the final Aeon. He will fight Sin, then die. I thought my mind was made up long before. But when I stood here, my resolve wavered.
Never would have figured. Legendary Guardians choke sometimes too, yeah?
Legendary Guardian. I was just a boy. A boy about your age, actually. I wanted to change the world too. But I changed nothing. That is my story.
Dramatically walks off. Do you catch the chest after Seymour between the pillars? I don't remember. My ADHD brain and being distracted by other games and IRL time. That was multiple weeks ago. So, I don't remember. Overkilling things gives you extra XP and goodies. Ooh, cool. Yes, that was the thing I was gonna do. We're gonna backtrack. In theory. And we're gonna save. I don't remember that platform being there before. Okay. Oh, you can also check your inventory. It's a key item in there. I have these things. I am not going for any of the collected. I'm not going for anyone's fancy weapon collected thing. If it's something to do with that. I think that's the shortcut teleporty thing. Okay. It's not part of that. Okay, it's part of that. Okay. Yeah, I was like, if we collect stuff, we collected it, but I am not specifically going for celestial weapons. we kind of decided early on in this playthrough that that was not a thing that I was gonna do. Just realistically, like, yes, it sounds cool, but the amount of time and stuff and whatnot. Said you were closest to yourself. Fair enough. Yeah, because this is definitely one that as we've gone on, we started this playthrough a lot more like asking for help, backseaty, you know, assistance in learning, because this is my first like turn-based game I've played. I've played Final Fantasy XIV through A Realm Reborn, but that's the only other Final Fantasy I've played. So this is still a very new genre to me. Yeah, I'm not. Yes, I also did miss some stuff because I decided not to go for the extra Aeon. Simultaneously really cool and a pain in the ass. Yeah, it's like, yes, that sounds cool. But for purposes of like first playthrough, I'm more here for the story than finding all the stuff. I could see coming back and like doing some of the other things. Like, as silly as it is, and I know as much as I will probably rage at it, I want to go back and do the chocobo balloon thing. Try to get there. As annoying as that might be. Excuse me. Y'all, Ella just knocked the Mad Lib books off the floor, onto the floor. And the tarot cards. Luckily the tarot cards are in a box, so they didn't go anywhere. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. Did you just need attention? You got my attention. Yeah, you got my attention, you goober. Who's a goober? Also, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the iceberg. It's good to have you here. You should make Chocobo Racing too, so she knows I'm sort of that one goals. Yeah, I was like, I would like to attempt it. I don't think I could do it, but I would like to actually attempt it, which is why, I specifically saved an extra save file at the Comlands so I could go back there without having to, like, actually travel back to it. I think the lightning one is worse. That's the, like, dodge 100 lightning bolts or something absurd like that, right? See, I feel like that one I could, like, actually do. 200? Okay. That might be, I don't know. As ridiculous as it is, I feel like that one I would at least be better at. Because you know, like, how games have those, like, fishing achievements of, like, catch 100 or whatever in a row without messing up? I get those by accident. So I feel like that would be kind of the similar thing of, like, hitting those, you know, hitting the skill check, dodging the, like... I feel like that one, at least realistically for my skill set, would be easier than the Chocobo one. Is a cheese set that makes a lot more consistent. Yeah. Wait, these aren't. Wait, what is. Wait, if these are bad compared to Final Fantasy IX, how bad is not. What? Put 200 pennies on my desk and watch The Princess Bride along with doing it. Dodge, move a penny, dodge, move a penny. Okay. And my eyes. Always after like 50, my eyes glaze over. Get more prone to mistakes. That's fair. Like, if you have to do it. If you have to do it all in a row like that, that might be a lot. Final Fantasy IX made you jump rope 1,000 times? It's insane. That's insane. Oh my god. No. No. I don't have Titus in here. No. You also need to race through the entire game in a certain amount of time to get one of the characters' ultimate. What? You had to get to a place in Disc 3 within 12 hours? But why? Like, just from, like, a game design point of view. Like, trying to, like, think, like, through, like, what was the thought process that these game designers had of, like, let's do this and make our players do... Like, what? Which means you probably can't get anyone else's ultimate weapon on the same playthrough just because time? That's wild. Spent like 40 plus hours getting to the Disc 3 normally. Okay, yeah, that is... Yeah, I mean, obviously we ain't speed running stuff. I have like, what do we have, like 60 hours in the save file? We are not speed running anything. We are not speed running anything. Not a singular thing. Whoa.
A city dead for 1,000 years. A city I had to see with my own eyes. The end of Yuna's journey. The last chapter in my story. My thoughts, they kept floating up and then slipping through my fingers. Slipping away before I could pin them down with words.
Yuna, I say no. If we go down there, then you'll...
Riku, you're a true friend, and I thank you, but I must go down to Zanarkand.
I'm not saying we shouldn't go. But should we think about it some more? There's gotta be some kind of way we can save you, Yuna!
All my life, I knew this moment would come.
Yuni...
Thank you, Riku. Thank you for everything.
Don't say that, Yuni. It's not over yet.
Tell Sid, thank you.
No. You can tell him yourself.
Please.
Yuni, don't say that because we're gonna see each other again, okay?
Oh.
Kimari, let's go.
Oh. I was glad they fixed the ultimate weapon requirements in 12. That one dumb you that random chest you looted in Act 1. Well, now it's part of the yeah. Oh my gosh. Hi Ranch. We're like very much. Yeah, you should yeah, spoilers. We had a place and a thing towards the end. Just ocean waves?
Sir Oren, Kimari told me, when my father wanted me taken from Bavel to Besaid, it was you who told Kimari, right? I had always wanted to meet you someday. I am truly glad that I had that chance. Having you as a guardian was so great an honor. I don't know how to thank you. Perhaps, if I defeat Sin, that will be my thanks to you. That's what I'll do. Yes. I will challenge Sin. I will defeat Sin. If you are all there watching this, then I guess Sin is already gone. And so am I.
Says like goodbye messages.
Anyway, I just wanted to say, Sir Oren, I thank you. Kimari, do you remember the first day we met? I was only 7. My father had defeated Sin, and all Bavel was celebrating. Everyone was saying what a hero my father was. I was so happy. But when night came, it occurred to me. My father had defeated Sin, and now he was dead. Now, I was all alone. I couldn't sleep. So I wandered into the town, away from the celebrating crowds. I stood on the bridge in Bavel, where my father and I had parted. Standing there, alone, I could see the fields where he had fought Sin. Then, you appeared, Kimari. You said you were looking for the daughter of Braska, remember? At first, I was so scared. Until I realized what a gentle person you are. You weren't used to talking to children. When I told you that I was Braska's daughter, you said you would take me as far from Bavel as you could. That it was the wish of a man facing death. I think I cried then, because that was when I knew my father was dead, and I would never see him again. You just held me, without saying a word. I cried after we got to Besaid, too. When you tried to go, after leaving me in the care of the temple, I held on to you crying, "Don't go, don't go!" And you listened, Kimari. You stayed. Kimari, thank you. Thank you so much. And I've always liked your broken horn. Waka, Lulu. I'll never forget my days spent with you, growing up in Besaid. We always played together, us and Chapu. That's why I was always so happy, I think. And when you refused to let me become a summoner, and I did it anyway, I'm sorry. I've always wanted to apologize. You know, when you tried to stop me then, really, I was happy. I could tell you really cared about me. You were like my big brother and sister. No, I think You really were my big brother and sister. What else? I love watching you play blitzball, Waka. I even love it when you scold me, Lulu. Really. I guess that leaves the newest guardian. Star player of the Zanarkand Abes. You are... I am... Well, I'm glad that we met. We haven't even known each other that long, but... It's funny. So this is what it feels like. It's a much more wonderful feeling than anything I had ever imagined. Wonderful. But it hurts sometimes. I wonder. I just want to say thank you for everything. Maybe that's why it hurts. When I think about us never being together again at all, I'm afraid. No, I shouldn't say that. I'll do that part over.
What you up to?
Ow! Yeah, onions. Onions everywhere. Ow. I love that she recorded that, but also, ow. Okay. Do I have to go forward or can I go back to the other save? Let me go back. I want to save. It's letting me go back this way. Okay. Oh. No, I didn't mean to walk on that. Okay, that is a warp point. Emotional damage! Brando, thank you for the bits. Indeed. Emotional damage. Ow! Yeah, that Titus walked up while she was recording it.
Stay away from the summoner!
Yeah, I was gonna say, that was a long time ago when she recorded that. Because it was long ago enough that Riku wasn't in it. So that was, like, really a long time ago. Because that was before Riku joined the party. Feel before sending it. I want to do it too early. Fair enough, Brando. I appreciate it. Also, Looney, thank you for the bits. Okay, that's what I was. Okay, that's what I was thinking. It was back. Okay, that was the Chocobo one. Yeah, the one that we tried to knock him off the cliff. Okay. Yeah, so that really was a while ago. Also, for context, we've been kind of playing this game on and off since like February. Hi, for anyone new, I have ADHD. We get distracted a lot. I do try to focus on a playthrough. Sometimes I fail. Okay. as much as I want to keep going, other context, we are into the school year now, which means our schedule's changed a little bit. We're doing Tuesdays and Thursdays and Saturdays is our current plan for schedule, with some bonus Fridays. But on these Tuesday, Thursday nights, I do have work the next day, and so I need to be realistic on my end time. Get emotional now when you... No, I don't think, even if I wanted to, I don't think I could play Water Park Simulator right now. That is, like, too jarring of a game switch. So if you happen to be watching this in the future on the YouTube for the VOD, or if I edit this or something or whatnot, thank you for coming along on the journey. We're gonna continue it soon. For us here in the current time, I need to be realistic. I have a load of laundry that I need to take care of that's in the washer. I haven't done my ESO dailies yet. I also am supposed to empty the dishwasher. I've got some stuff to take care of before I have to go to bed tonight. So realistically, we do need to wind down here. So if you're wanting to cash more Final Fantasy, we'll be back on Thursday around 5:30 Pacific time. If you want to get notified or choose your notification settings or whatever of things, Discord is a pretty cool place to chill. I rarely use the @everyone tag. You can pick and choose and toggle on and off whatever roles you want to be notified for. It's pretty snazzy. That was so good. See, that just made it worth dealing with that boss. Water Park Wednesday, no. We will be doing Watch Party Wednesday because, I mean, I don't know. Watch Party stuff has ended up being on Wednesday, so I feel like that fits Watch Party Wednesday. I don't know. We are going to watch episode 1, season 2, episode 1 of Wednesday, and we're going to watch episode, I think it's 6? Whatever episode of Alien Earth came out tonight. We're going to watch that tomorrow. So, post-stream friendships, I'm going to say no because I have house stuff to take care of and whatnot. So, I probably won't be around my desk as much except for ESO dailies. Need to catch up on Alien Earth? Yes. Yes, you do. It is I'm very much liking it right now. Yes, also watching Wednesday on Wednesday is, yes, I also like that. It just ended up working that way. Because realistically, I decided that it doesn't make sense to, with me, everything I got done today, I think I could do it, but having 2 stream days in a row during the week is not 100% realistic in terms of keeping up with everything else. That's why I decided to do Thursdays. Also, Wednesdays are staff meeting days, and I don't always have to stay for the staff meetings, as they don't always apply to arts block people. But, realistically, work could go until 3:45. And when you only have so much time before stream and things, it does crunch down on stuff. So, tomorrow is Watch Party. Thursday is stream for Final Fantasy. Friday, we are going to do a bonus stream because I have a review key for a game called Sips and Sonnets that comes out on Friday. That I posted the trailer for it in the Fast channel in Discord if you want to see it. That you are an old lady and there's tea and friendship and things. It looked cute. It looks wholesome. It is also supposedly a shorter game. Like, the devs say that it's like a 2 to 4 hour game. So realistically, we could play it in one sitting. Depending on how distracted we get. Depending on how distracted. Not if we get distracted, depending on how distracted. Because y'all know. Ooh, also, I was gonna ask. Okay, hold on. The other thing, I was actually gonna make a poll for it. I forgot. I'm gonna repaint my nails tomorrow because I had to scratch at things today. So now some of them are kind of chipped. This hand's still fine. What color should I repaint my nails tomorrow? I have rainbow colors, and I don't know what color to do. Like, is it too early for fall colors? Or, like, should I do a combo? I don't know. I don't know what to paint my nails tomorrow, but I was going to repaint them tomorrow. All right. I could do multiple colors. I'm not opposed to multiple colors. I just was really feeling purple last week. So I have the whole like rainbow set of Holotaco stuff. Obviously not all of them are in that container, but movie in bed. Okay, do the thing, Looney. Thank you for hanging out. We have a couple of options. Y'all tell me who we should raid. Jessica's still live. Lydia's live playing Overwatch 2. And Gord is playing Dwarf Fortress. We could start Do the Thing. Hi, LA. You missed all the emotions. Oh, whatever the right. Oh, right, I forgot. Yes, I need to take care of the laundry. Remember to do the dryer. Yes, we can also remember to change the raid message back. Your vote is red. Okay, I haven't actually done red in a bit. Loonly pink. Maybe I should do pink and red. Oh, no. That's not how this works. That's not how this works. It's not how this works at all. I will say... Hold on. Insert dramatic pause here as I do a thing. Hello! Oh my gosh, Turtles and Gaming. You're catching us at the end. We were just looking for someone to raid. Sorry, we were just crying over emotional cutscenes. Hi, welcome on in! Welcome on in. If you don't know me, I am Tap Girl. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch. We're currently doing my first playthrough of Final Fantasy sorry, we were talking about Resident Evil 4 earlier, so my numbers are off. Final Fantasy 10. We will be playing more of it on Thursday evening around 5:30 Pacific time. No spoilers or anything, but we got to the location. We got to the location that's in the title. We didn't go really far into it, but we did smack a boss's butt for like a decent amount of time. But hello. It's fine. It's totally fine. We're having emotions and things. Yes. For those of you who played it before, we just watched the cutscene from the orb that Yuna drops. So emotions. Emotions are happening. Emotions are a thing. We are gonna go on a raid. So if you wish to carry on the adventure of things and whatnot, we are gonna go on a raid ourselves. I do have to be, normally I would love to continue to stick around after a raid and things like that. I do have to be reasonable. We are back into the school year. I am a teacher. I teach PE and dance. So I have to teach children in the morning. So I need to make sure I don't stay up insanely late. And I also need to make sure I take care of my laundry before I go to bed. So I'm going to push this again. Obviously, totally feel free to keep the same raid message you raided over with. We could do a joint raid if you want. Or if you want to copy and paste one of my raid messages and make it be your own emotes, that's totally a-okay as well. All the socials are there. If you want to join, we are doing a watch party of Wednesday and Alien Earth tomorrow in Discord. We kind of do things evening Pacific time. So around 5:30 Pacific time. So feel free to join Discord if you want to. I don't use the @everyone tag unless if there's like some big something going on. You can toggle on and off whatever roles make you happy. I hope you had a wonderful stream tonight. But we do gotta zip on out of here. Did think you would be. Hi, Lily. We are winding down. We got a raid, so we got delayed for a minute here. But we're gonna go raid Jessica, who's like totally, absolutely a vampire, and you should totally let her know that she is definitely a vampire. She is currently obsessed with gacha games and is playing some Genshin Impact, but she usually plays 2 or 3 games a stream. So we're gonna go over there because she's a goober. And I'm going to be a goober and I'm going to remember to copy paste my own raid message. What a concept. Mom's having surgery tomorrow. Hopefully it goes good. Thinking good, healthy thoughts. Yes, totally addicted to gotchas. Totally. Currently. Well, you know, it used to be ESO. There was a little bit of a stint of DBD, and now it's currently gotchas. So, had eye surgery today. I hope it went well. In the meantime, I am going to do my last roll. A 14. You know what? I'll take it. And I'm going to swap over here so we can stare at the cute penguin on our way out. Thank you all for chilling. I'll see you all real soon. Goodbye. Goodbye.